exciting LinkedIn Live. Hope you learn a lot. Hope you can use a lot of what you learn. Today's focus is on high performance posting and polling. So what do I mean by that? Well, let me share a little bit of insight. I've been posting for 1,000 days in a row, every day. And I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot, the good, the bad, the ugly. And from everything I learned, I tried to compile and put together just a high performance strategy. So let me share what I've learned. First of all, it's what you get from what you do that justifies doing it again or doing it the same way. So, every day's post should be feedback. So when you put something out, you should expect or hope to hear what you're looking for. In a way, LinkedIn allows you to, let's say, publish, project, and wait for something to happen. Whatever happened related to what you did with the help naturally of LinkedIn. When it comes back, that's what you need to look at. Who, what they did, who they are from a standpoint. Is this somebody you want to get to know? In a way, people forget because the numbers are so large on LinkedIn, 810 million people, that you just do something, and because there's so many people, they'll do something back that you want them to do. Well, because there's 800 million people, everybody is thinking the same way, right? Everybody's inviting people to a party that no one plans on going to. So what you need to do is be strategic and be professional and personalized. Personalized for you, personalized for them. What do I mean by personalized? People only know what you tell them, and you only tell them what you want them to know. You make it easy, you make it clear. There's no reason to fog it up and to delay or defer or hope because you can be friendly and schmooze. That'll get into people, and your inequity in ability or value might get by. Well, that's a pretty chancy, unreasonable approach, but if that's all you got, that's usually what people use. What it is it's like going to the store. What are you looking for? Who are you looking for? And why are you looking for them? And in turn, once you can answer those questions, what are you willing to do in return to create value for that person to justify them doing what you want them to do? It's clarity. It's authenticity. You are who you are. You might as well be that everywhere you are. So, what do you do as far as posting? I get so carried away. I'm so excited by this stuff. Well, that's your brand. That's your reflection. That's how you project your ideas. The difference between people who post and people who just put a billboard up with their LinkedIn profile is that LinkedIn profiles are good. They're necessary. Probably the most important thing when people want to get to know who you are a little bit. But if you don't do anything with them, then they're just, like I say, a billboard hoping someone passes by and somehow reaches out to you, which is kind of backwards. So the best thing you can do is, while you're waiting for that to happen, is to make something happen, which is share what you're looking for. So if you're looking for 3 sales individuals, if you're looking for 2 clients, then express it. Why delay? Why defer? And if that's what it is, that's what it is. The key is, again, do you have compensating value that says, if you do this, I've got this waiting for you, right? Or I'm available for this. You have to make yourself available, accessible. That's why I post every day. You never know which day it's going to be. I'll be honest with you, I do a lot of catch and release. It's not right for both parties or whatever, but I'm having activity. And here's the key. I've been in sales for about 37 years, proud of it. And I always look at a salesperson as bringing value, bringing attention to something someone's not aware of, making life better, right? So when you've got something you feel that way about, you're actually gifting people something they couldn't have had without you. And if they say no, it really means to me not yet, but it's a re-gift to the next person. Don't let anybody no slow you down for the next person's yes, right? And the key is activity. So getting back to posting, what makes for a great post? Well, I'll show you my post. Let me see if I can share the screen. I hope I'm sharing the screen, but here's a post. And what I wanted to show you is here's a poll. So we're talking about polls and posts, and every time I do a post, I do a poll. And you can see by this poll, would you like to learn more about my new LinkedIn mastermind group? It's very specific, and I got 16 votes, right? All these people have an interest. This is an opportunity for me to learn what the feedback is, but more importantly, remarket to those people. I'm doing a LinkedIn Live every day now for the last 3 weeks. And, you could see how impressive it is that I had 332 reactions with 700 impressions on this post. So, if you do it right, you get results. Here's today's post, which is just a notice of what we're doing now is going live, what the topic is, high performance posting and polling, other great educational, entertaining, inspirational insights, and opportunities that we could work together on 3 new programs I have. Tells you a little bit about my background on LinkedIn. So, I'm doing stuff and getting stuff that's worthwhile. And then again, another poll for today. Would you like to be featured post? I already have 11 votes. 9 of them are yes. So easy to say, hey, let's have a Zoom call. So, when you are able to get your arms around the ingredients. If I look at LinkedIn, I look at it more like a cooking class, right? There's so much to choose from, so many vehicles. You can do commenting, liking, posting, polling, LinkedIn Live, LinkedIn Audible, LinkedIn Event. There's so much LinkedIn that you can choose from. The challenge is for 2 out of 3 of the groups. One is they don't do anything, so they're out of the game to begin with. The other ones choose here, there, everywhere, a little bit. They sample, right? And other people really focus, really make this a business and work it like a business and not like an hour a day expecting 8 hours worth of pay. And I see that all the time. People complain about LinkedIn. When you ask them, what are you doing? Not much. A lot of them could be even busy, which is just even like waste of time, which is wink, wink, nod, nod. What are you doing? What are you doing? I've done it for 1,000 days. If in 1,000 days you don't wake something up, it means you're pounding on something that ain't alive. There's a saying, it's easier to give birth than raise the dead. So the key to LinkedIn is learn what you get, learn from what you don't get, and continue to pivot and move. Look at the people's posts and comments and polls that are doing great. If it's good for them, it's good for anybody like them. Now, it may take time, but that's the way it is. If you can find a way of shortcutting time, let me know, because I'm always looking for it. And I continue to find it because I prioritize my time. I used to be in retail and e-tail. And I always believed that if you had so much space, you had so many items. You got a better item, you got rid of a worse item. You didn't keep adding items. So by focusing, and as you get better, as you get bigger, niching, get into niching. Right now, the only 3 things I'm promoting is a LinkedIn mastermind, got 2 of them, Wednesdays and Thursdays. Got a LinkedIn game plan that in 30 days just really tears your whole LinkedIn strategy apart and puts it back together in a really relevant, aligned way. And then I've got a LinkedIn Live opportunity in which I'm a co-host, and it's every week, and you create your own branded show. So, I'm not just talking about what to do, and I'm not talking about what you should do. I'm talking about what we can do. And there's only 2 or 3 openings in every area, because this is really a high level premium opportunity of being one-on-one personalized, so that from this I can create something that can better scale and expand, because out of 810 million people on LinkedIn, a very small percentage of people do anything. Why? They don't know what to do, or they're not interested in doing it. Once you're proficient, once what you do shows results, and one thing about LinkedIn, every day you get your numbers. You post in the morning, by afternoon, you got your numbers. If you're not looking at the numbers, if you're not responding to the comments, who's fooling who here? It's like ringing a doorbell and running before someone opens it. So, you got to get reasonable, you got to get responsible. And, it's not like getting smart. It's really about putting things together that are comfortable for you, successful for everybody involved, something you can scale and duplicate, and be part of an operation and organization that's really going places. You know what I mean? Knowledge share and collaboration groups and one-on-one is incredible, because everything I'm learning, I'm teaching. And I'm looking for students who really want to, take it to the next level, because it's not so much about you, it's about the LinkedIn opportunity. If it was just about you, it'd be even worse. You can definitely get a tailwind instead of a headwind with whatever you're doing on LinkedIn, if you do it right, if you do it with people who do it right. Don't cut corners, don't cheat. What you want to do is excel. You want to just launch, and that's the key. You want to separate from the 810 million people, get out of the crowd, distinguish yourself. And there's nothing better in my book than LinkedIn Live. I believe LinkedIn Live is huge. Why? They announce you every time you go live. Now I'm pre-announcing myself twice before I go live, because not everybody's ready to go. But if you tell somebody, maybe they would be. And the other thing is, just understanding how it is to do it right, and to continue to then personalize it and integrate your own brand, right? So when people hear you, see you, they know you. Everybody else is trying to get to know somebody they don't know, and vice versa. And it's not magnetic. Show yourself for who you are. Show yourself for what you think. Allow the LinkedIn community to filter, right? And all of a sudden, you start turning out top of mind awareness. I'm doing 2 LinkedIn Lives every day. I wish I could do 3. And the only reason I don't is I wait for every LinkedIn Live to kind of, settle, because you don't want to interrupt the distribution by throwing another one in. But every time you do it, you get better yourself. Every time you do it, you enjoy doing it more. And every time you do it every day, it becomes a habit that isn't work, but it's something that challenges you to be who you can be, for other people to be who they can be. And I hope this message gets out. Share it with friends. If you want to get together with me and start working, go to doncohenconsulting.com, see the offers. I'm only doing this for LinkedIn. This coupon is save 20. The deal's great to begin with. This is even better. So with that said, look forward to my next LinkedIn Live with you, which will be tomorrow. No, actually, sorry. At 2 p.m. today, Eastern Time, me and Mike Weiss, a true LinkedIn visionary, are going to be on the air. We're on the air twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's a great show, a lot of back and forth, extremely educational, entertaining, and inspirational. If you can mark your calendar, great. If not, it'll be on my post and Mike's post. You can watch it later, share it with friends. And if you want to get together, I'm here. Thanks so much for listening. I hope it helped in some way. Let me know if it did. Reach out to me on my profile. And until we talk later today.